Before we wrap up, we got a couple questions from some fans. Gavin from Chicago asked, what was the biggest regret of your football career?
Biggest regret?
Yeah.
Never. I don't have any regrets at all. I mean, I tell people this all the time, and I still tell them this day. You can look at statistical numbers all day long, all you want. You can look at Randy, you can look at Jerry, you can look at Kelvin, you can look at Michael Irvin, you can look at everybody from statistical numbers. I put my film up with any of them. And I played with, I feel like 17 different, I think it was 17 or 18 different quarterbacks in 11 years. I won a Super Bowl. I was a Pro Bowl MVP when the Pro Bowl was really a Pro Bowl, not some bullshit flag. Okay, I went to championship games. I played in the playoffs. I was the highest paid at my position several times in my career. So it's like, there's really nothing you could think about and look at. I wouldn't trade my career for anybody's career in the National Football League except maybe Michael Irvin and Jerry Rice because they got multiple rings. Mm-hmm. Multiple rings. I got one, they got multiple rings. Other than that, it's so many dudes on the list that would trade their careers for mine in a heartbeat. And let's not even get into postseason career. Let's not even talk about that. That's like a whole nother category when you start talking about postseason career.
So you're satisfied?
Oh man, how could you not be?
Yeah.
Number one pick in the draft. You played 11 years. You walked away on your own when you wanted to with your pockets heavy, okay? Not light, heavy. And at the end of the day,
again, heavy.
heavy. At the end of the day, I could go and do whatever I choose to. I work at Fox now. I worked at ESPN for 17 years. So it's like, what you want me to, I done been on Countdown. I had my own shows. I done been to Super Bowls. I don't know what else you want me to do.
I hear you.
Yeah, come on, man. Stop it.
So Chris from Phoenix asked, Panthers, Bucks, Cowboys, Jets. Which NFL team do you identify with the most?
Man, I get that question a lot. It just depends on who I'm around, where I'm around, and what region I'm in. Okay, if I'm in New York fans, they treat me like I won 12 Super Bowls for them. Like I could go no wrong.
Well, that's
seriously.
the best season they've had. I don't know how long since you've been there. So.
No, it was the best
3 years.
I would probably say it was the best Super Bowl potential Super Bowl team that the New York Jets have ever had.
Right.
And we were really good. We fucked up, but we were really good. So they treat me a certain way. Tampa Bay fans, they treat me a certain way, even especially now that they realize that John Gruden wasn't what he claimed to be. But prior to that, they treated me as if I was the devil because of the narrative that was set by some of the fan base. So they fall into
the bad guy.
They fall into I'm the bad guy, I'm the villain, I got kicked off the team. But they never really looked at it. Now they look at it and they go, well, yeah, maybe, Keyshawn might have been right. So they treat me different. Dallas Cowboy fans respect me because they know how I get down and how I rock. We were not a very good team, so I'm respected across the board with Dallas Cowboy fans. And in Carolina, I was there for a short stint, so anybody that had a chance to see me play in Carolina, they respect me. But you're going to always have detractors no matter where you are at in life. You're going to have people, Keyshawn, as I always have told you, you're going to have people that don't like you, that want to see you fail. In the moment that you keep letting them see you fail, that's when you're going to fail. But when you stop from doing anything that they hope and pray that you do and you don't do it, ain't nothing they can say. They just stuck. They got to bite their tongue. They got to act like they like you when they see you. They got to say, hey, how you doing there, Keyshawn? When they was just talking about you negatively 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Because that's how people are. That's how they operate. And I peep it. I see it. I just laugh at it. But no, New York might have been, it was a different time in my life too. I was younger, and it was New York. It was the height of the 90s in the rap industry, East versus West, and I was on both coasts, so I had a little bit of that. In Florida, I went to Tampa. I won a Super Bowl, but once I got to Tampa, me and your mom, we got divorced, so I became single. I'm in Florida. I'm popping. I was popping. I was cracking.
You're older now.
Got a bag. I'm hopping on the PJs. It was just different. It was a different time. Then I go to Dallas. I'm a little bit older, so I'm like, I'm starting to wind down, don't want to play football much anymore, but I'm still doing it. Then I go to Carolina. I was completely like, just let me make one last run at it. The Panthers had just gone to the NFC Championship game the year before, lose to Seattle. My offensive coordinator that I had with the Jets is now the OC in Carolina. I'm like, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to get a bag, and I'm going to be able to contend. And then we all just, Steve fell apart. Jake DeLone fell apart. We just started falling. And then all of a sudden, we was a different team. And that's when I just said, I'm going to hang them up. I'm retired.
Yeah. Well, I'm a Panthers fan just because I was just old enough to see you play at that level. But speaking of them, who's your dream guest for the pod? Because mine's Cam Newton.
Cam will come on. We can reach out. We can reach out to Cam. He'll come on. I don't really have a dream guest. Like for me, like
someone you wanna ask a question.
Man, I really want to sit down with the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. That's who I want to sit down with.
That'd be crazy.
I just want to have a conversation. I just want to have a conversation with him.
Yeah.
I really want to sit down with him and just ask him why is there so much hate in his heart for the people in the world.
Right.
Because you know how I am. I'm deep when it comes to this sort of stuff. I want to know, why do you hate certain ethnicities, certain genders? Like, why do you feel the need to have such hatred and vitriol in your heart? That's what I really want to. I just want to know.
No, yeah, that's cool.
I'll sit down with him and his homies. We can all sit here and have a peaceful conversation and everything.
Hopefully, it's peaceful.
No, of course it would be peaceful. It would be
no,
peaceful.
So Kyle from Philly asked, I watched you on Iron Chef. What's the best thing you could cook? And I'll take account. He could cook. Yeah, he's a good cook.
The best thing I could cook, he saw me on Iron Chef.
Yeah.
I could cook anything, really. I'm not getting into exotic meats and rabbit and
you
squirrel and all that type
fish.
of stuff.
Your fish
I can cook fish.
Yeah,
I can cook. I'm gonna cook normal food. I'm gonna cook some chickens and some beefs and some fish and seafood, things like that, some pastas. I'm not getting ready to turn this into a culinary experience like that.
Yeah.
I'm not Bobby Flay. I'm not cutting open a goat and I'm not that, because I don't eat that stuff. I'm only cooking what I eat.
Yeah.
That's it. So when you stick with the chickens and the fishes and the seafoods, I'm gonna do all that. Yeah. Pastas. I can cook pretty much everything. I can cook Asian foods. I can cook Indian food. I can cook Mexican food. I cook soul food. What else? What am I missing? Italian food.
You said Chinese food?
I said Asian food. Because I could go Chinese, I could go Japanese. I could do Korean. Matter of fact, I made Korean barbecue the other day at the house. I cooked Thai. Had that at the other house a couple weeks ago. What else can I cook? I cook pretty Greek
some
food.
Vegan stuff too. Shout out Jennifer.
I could cook vegan food all day long. I could get out. And we ain't, this ain't everything ain't Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
No, I get down.
You fresh food,
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Farmers market every Saturday morning, 8 a.m.
But you've done Iron Chef, Dancing with the Stars. What was that design show you had?
Tackling design. I could design your house.
Tackling design. But
I could cook, I could design your house, I could dance, I could do all that.
Would you ever do another reality show?
I would not. So the design show was different because it was fun because I got an opportunity and I like interior design. I like building houses and selling them and doing all that interior. I would do it if it made sense. I'm not doing a reality show because I don't.
Like you wouldn't do it Keeping Up with the Kardashians type.
No, I don't need to do that. What am I doing that for?
You can dance, you can sing, you can.
I don't necessarily feel like I need people digging in my trash can every single day, trying to find out what's going on in my life. So for me, opportunities have been there. I don't necessarily like that. People are all in my personal space. I don't like that. That's why I'm not a big social media guy. That's why I'm not a big posting of pictures of everybody in my family all the time and all that, where I'm going, how I get there, what hotel I'm staying in, what it looked like over here. I don't like all that because I don't want people. You don't need to be in my space like that, man. Don't. You're too nosy. Go find something else to do.
So you still golfing? You still a golf guy?
I don't golf, man.
You used to golf. Pelican Hill.
I never golfed though. We have a membership, but I don't golf.
Okay. Well, the Masters are this weekend. Jordan from Bakerfield asked, "What would be the sandwich order?"
The sandwich?
Yeah, those are the sandwiches for the Masters. Which one would you get?
Man, I'm gonna go ham and cheese. The rest of that shit look garbage.
Yeah, they don't
peach
change
ice cream sandwich. I'm not eating that.
They don't change the prices.
Oh, that's an ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, but they don't change the prices for the Masters. It's been $3 for.
Yeah, I'm going grilled ham and cheese. I'm gonna keep it simple. Some of that other shit and the ice cream sandwich is good, I guess. I make those at home, by the way, just so that you know.
Well, last question. Lauren from Los Angeles asked, what was your favorite spot in LA or New York back in the day? Like party spot, club.
Oh, clubs?
Club. It's a little different now. Shout out Hyde, LA.
Yeah, clubs. Growing up in LA, the Century Club here in Century City was the spot to go to. That was like the
what was it called?
Century Club, like Century City, like the Century Club.
Okay.
That was the famous club where they was at. That was where they were at, up in there.
Mm-hmm. And then
that one, the Roxbury on Sunset, Bar 1, where it's now Bootsy Bella.
Bootsy Bellows.
Yeah,
Shout out
Bootsy Bella.
Bootsy.
That used to be Bar 1, was the spot. The Garden Eaton was on La Brea and Hollywood Boulevard on the right-hand side on the corner. Those were like the 4 main spots. Then you had Glam Slam downtown, which was Prince's club that used to crack. Those
Prince,
are like
the singer?
Yeah, the singer.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, then that was pretty much it. And then New York,
yeah.
New York, you had Cheetah Club, not a strip club. It was just called the Cheetah Club.
Why you look like that?
What else was there? Tunnel was good. Pink Elephant was good.
So you was outside.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, I'm grown.
I'm just saying.
I'm a grown man that's 20-something years old.
Nah, I hear
living
you.
in New York and LA.
I hear you.
What you expect for me not to go out?
Nah, I'm on.
I don't understand how y'all. I don't understand the problem with the generation now is they go out and they get their ass in trouble instead of just going out and enjoying themselves. There's always some chaos going on in the clubs. You know, they smoking more weed in clubs now than I ever seen. It's like if somebody was to smoke some weed at the clubs back then, they'd come over to you and tell you got to put it out. Now they smoking weed with you, the security.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it's a different.
It's a whole different.
No, it's different. It's different. But yeah, it was better to me, in my opinion. It was better to me back then with all the clubs than it is right now.
It's because you're old now.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with being old. It has nothing to do with being old. It has just nothing to do with being old. It's just safer.
Really?
Way safer. It was way safer. Nobody was into all that type of behavior that you see nowadays in clubs. They just wasn't. Everybody was in there.
Yeah,
they was
just trying to party. Huh?
They was trying to get at girls. Girls were trying to get at dudes, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it. Nowadays, it'd be every time you look up, it's an incident. It's like, damn. We absolutely hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more from us, hit that subscribe button for all videos, full episodes, and exclusive content from the show. And don't forget to find All Facts, No Breaks on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.